Welcome to Thought for December the 16th. Our readings are taken from Job 20, Zephaniah chapter 2, and 1 John chapters 1 and 2. And our thought is, abide in him so that when... Abide is a word we rarely use in conversation, but it was a special word in the mouth of Jesus. See John chapter 12 and verse 46. His youngest disciple particularly embraced this word. It implies a permanent loyalty. Remember how John stood by the cross with the mother of Jesus in John chapter 19, verses 26 and 27, and then took care of Mary. Today we started reading John's letters. What a powerful lot of lessons they contain. John employs the word abide, and we meditated on the sense of the permanency this word conveys. You do not just come for a visit and stay a while, but you abide in some situation permanently. As a result, you also have fellowship, another special word, permanently. John makes the point, if we say we have fellowship with him while we walk in darkness, we lie and do not practice the truth. 1 John 1 and verse 6. He says, that which we have seen and heard we proclaim also to you, so that you too may have fellowship with us. And indeed our fellowship is with the Father and with his Son, Jesus Christ. Verse 3. Fellowship is a relationship among those who are fellows together in the same ship going on a lifelong voyage. Therefore it is an abiding relationship, with Christ as the captain. When we know God's word, we show we really know it by keeping it. But what does keeping it involve? John writes, whoever keeps his word, in him, truly the love of God is perfected. By this we may be sure we are in him. Whoever says he abides in him ought to walk in the same way in which he walked. Chapter 2 and verses 5 and 6. John's world, like our world, was falling apart, and he wrote, the world is passing away along with its desires, but whoever does the will of God abides forever. Verse 17. Note how he says, does the will of God. It's not enough to know it. Finally, how thought-provoking are the words at the end of his second chapter. Little children, abide in him, so that when he appears, we may have confidence and not shrink from him in shame at his coming. If you know that he is righteous, you may be sure that everyone who practices righteousness has been born of him. Let us practice at practicing righteousness every day. Well, thank you once again for joining us for Thought for the Day, where together we can open up the pages of God's Word, remembering that they are a lamp to our feet and a light to our path.